Hi YouTube, this is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm in the house to do your reading for you for April 2017. Thank you all for joining. Okay, I already shuffled the deck. Already prayed and meditated over the cards to get as many, asking my guys to give the messages as many as they can to as many of you. Okay, as many messages. Hope this all relates to you. If not, I am doing for sun, moon, and rising sign. So if this doesn't, anything doesn't relate to you, or if you wanted extra messages, just check your moon and rising sign. I'm sorry, your moon and sun sign and your ascendant and all those other good ones too, okay? And see if you can get more messages that way. Okay, so the top row I have here is 5 cards drawn, and that's going to be for the singles, okay? Those who are single and looking. I also have 2 bonus cards at the end, and I'm going to pick from my Poppy's Love deck here each week some additional love for you guys to see what they have to say for additional messages or additional love or whatever they want you to hear. And the second row, 5 cards, okay? And it's going to be for couples and maritals, okay? And I have 2 bonus cards for you, and as well, I will be pulling a card out of here for each week and see whatever more messages of love that they have for you. So that's how I'm going to do it this month, okay? So bear with me, you all. I just want to tell you, the retrograde is here, and a lot of us readers are affected by it just as well as you are. I mean, we're not exempt to anything that you do or have situations about. You're not exempt from that. So, for the retrograde period of time, give us, kind of like be understanding and, kind of like, give us a little bit of break this go round, because we going through some stuff just as well as you are. I am going to put my own personal reading out here that I'm going to do for myself to let you all know what I'm going through. I have no secrets. I'm not better than anybody else. I am doing this to help and benefit others, even with my own life experiences too. So I'll be putting that out there. I did tell you about the retrograde and what the weeks are going to be doing, and what the retrograde means in each of those weeks. So I hope that be beneficial to you too. So, and then, like I said, it does affect us as well. So if we do some things on here we're not normally doing, it's because we're being affected with it as well in some type of way. But we are still here for you, okay? Some people, might not, they have to back off and, gather themselves. It depends on what these energies have in store for each and every one of us, what we've been through, how we're going to handle it, okay? So please bear with me as well as other readers that are going through things. We all do. But with this retrograde coming up, this is a powerful one. And if we're, you see some, saying they're burnt out or something's going on, it's, can take into consideration we're all going through the retrograde just as well as you are. So please bear with us, because we're still hanging in here and giving you your messages, okay? All right. Let's begin. Sorry about all the talking, because I'm trying to cut that short. All right. Anyhow, for you singles, we come up with the 9 of Cups, okay? This is about happiness. This may be your energy, or it could be dealing with someone just like you, or a Pisces or a Scorpio, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with, love with, or going to meet, because this is for singles and those who are ready to meet someone. You may run into this person, or this may be your energy saying, you're ready for love. You're ready to find love. You're ready to be in a relationship. You're hoping and you're wishing for a relationship, and you want it to be balanced. You want it to be real love. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for a lot of you. You want it to be real love. Some of you are going to meet someone like this is real love. And they're honest and sincere about starting a relationship with you, or, wanting to start a commitment. This is the beginning of a relationship, or the beginning of a commitment or a committed relationship. So some of you are going to do that, Cancer. Now I have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? You know, upright is like holding back feelings and emotions when it comes to love relationship, or somebody holding or keeping some type of secrets, or, you know, not giving, you know, giving their all, or being stingy, something like that. But no, this is someone, you might be dealing, some of you might run into a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual, or you're holding these energies. You know, we're not going to go strictly by the signs, because, you know, this is general reading. So they're not going to be, or you don't need to be holding it, or you won't be holding it back on your feelings and emotions. It's like you're going to just set yourself free and open to a relationship. You're going to open up your heart and your mind and spirit to this relationship. You're no longer going to hold back your feelings. You're going to, you know, express yourself. You're going to let that go. Okay. Some of you, I'm hearing, is going to release some feelings or emotions that you had, that you were holding on to from a past relationship. You're just going to release that energy so you can love again, is what I'm hearing. Okay, now going into the third week, that's all I'm picking up from that. I'm not hearing nothing else. If I hear something else, I'll get back to it. But for some of you are going to go, with an earth sign, okay. You might run into someone who is can't. What am I talking about here? Get it together, Sandra. Take a nice deep breath. You're going to be with the earth sign, okay? And they may be juggling two people. So you guys might want to watch out with this situation of somebody's juggling two things, two people. It might be a little shaky there, okay? Some situation like that where it's going to be juggling. You two might be running into somebody where you're juggling two things, or two people, or they may come into your life and they may be juggling. There may be another person involved. So do your investigation before you get involved with this person. For some of you Cancers out there, do your homework and find out. Don't get too serious until you really, now that you know, till you see this person has someone else or dealing with someone else, and find out if they want to be serious or not before you get into that relationship. And now going on to the fourth week, I'm picking up the Seven of Wands. And this is somebody who's defending themselves, okay? What it reverse is somebody not defending themselves. They're not being cautious, or not letting, this is not letting anybody in, defending yourself. Feel like a lot of people are coming at you, and this way it's not. It's like you're dumping all that. You're dumping, feeling as though you're defending yourself, or there's nothing you have to defend, because you may be dumping something that you may feel defensive about. Or some of you are being caught, off guard here on this relationship. It may be with this Two of Pentacles. You might want to find out what the heck's going on. So don't get caught with your guards down, okay, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Don't get caught with your guards down in the fourth week coming here. Because you may get involved with someone who may have someone else already, or that, they're just playing the juggling game, or you could be doing this to someone. For some of you, I'm hearing be careful of someone who may be trying to drain you of your finances. If it's all financial bound, watch that, okay? You'll be able to know, because it's all about finances. That person probably going to be around you with finances. Has something to do with finance. And for some of you, I'm hearing money can't buy you love. So don't try to buy love. You can't. There's no way possible you can buy love. You just can't do it. You can have somebody lingering on for a while to help use your finances up, and that's about it. And after your finances are gone, they're going to be gone too. So is that love? No. Okay, now the end of the week for some of you Cancers, I see the Lovers. And the Lovers means some of you might be involved or get involved with a Gemini, okay? some air sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is what energy I'm picking up. Somebody may dump you. Okay, some of y'all may get dumped in a relationship that you just came into. It might not be all what you think it's going to be, I'm hearing, and you're going to be disappointed, or somebody's just not going to make a decision because of the juggling situation. There's no decision being made by the end of April regarding this relationship. Or, like I said, some of you may end up getting dumped or kicked to the curb by somebody, or somebody's kicking you to the curb. That's what I'm saying, you know, for some of you, don't get caught with your guards down. Don't, you know, in this case, you need, for some of you, you need to, you know, you need to defend yourself. Don't, you know, don't put your defenses down yet until you get to know something, because I'm seeing that where there's lovers at the end, or somebody's in denial over, when they find out something, they're going to be in denial about it. Or this relationship, like I said, won't even last. For some of you, male or female. It might start out good for some of you, and some of you it is going to be good. You know, these are different scenarios, but I'm kind of putting a package together here too for some. And somebody, you know, maybe releasing, holding back, or trying to hold back on their feelings and emotions. Because this way they are holding back, this way they're not. And for some of you are going to be involved with someone who may be having someone else on the side. You're going to have to investigate, hold back, and investigate. Okay? Because this is showing you not holding back. Don't y'all get too excited, because this could be somebody who's very smug and arrogant too. All right. And some of you turn this right side up so you can, you know, put yourself in a little, some of y'all going to need to be defensive over this situation. Don't get caught with your guards down again, because this person may not be who you think they are. They might hit it and quit it. For some of you, come in and go out, end this relationship, or leave you totally confused about it. Not making a choice. Because the lover's right side up is about making a choice. Upside down is not making one. Is leaving you in limbo about something in this relationship, or somebody's, like I said, in denial about it. These are for the singles who may meet these type of people in your endeavors here in April. Okay. So now I'm going to give you some more love with my love poppy cards, which we're just going to give you some more love. Period. See what they have to say for the month of April. Show us some more love for each week of this month of April 2017 for the sign of Cancer. This one. Okay, a person of another nationality or living in another country. So some of you might meet this person, may be of another nationality or somewhere from another country or another city, another state, another town that you may be involved with, okay, or coming into, for some of you. Okay, show us some more messages of love for the sign of Cancer for the month of April 2017. Sorry, y'all, just so many of these cards. There it goes. For the second week, some more messages here. It says, in the long term, okay, and after a long period of time. Some of you are going to run into someone and it's going to be for a long-term period. It's just not going to be a fly-by-night relationship. It's going to be long-term. Some of y'all are going to, in the second week, some of you are going to meet someone and it's going to take some time, you know, get to know one another. It's going to be like a courting process is what I'm hearing. It's going to be like courting, dating, getting to know one another. That was 3 of them that said no. Okay, for some of you, you're desiring. You're desiring. You're desiring love. Okay? You are desiring that. Some of you may need the, nothing wrong with desiring. Maybe some of you are looking for somebody. I'm hearing maybe somebody's desiring you from the past. Somebody from the past. Or you may be desiring someone from the past. Okay? That's what I'm hearing with this. Whoever you're desiring from the past, or somebody you met you're desiring, but they got somebody else. They're talking with you and somebody else. It's like they're leaving their options open. They're not even making a choice, okay? But you're desiring them. Or it could be you doing this to someone else, Cancer, where you're desiring, or they're desiring you, but you've got your options open. You might meet 2 people, okay? Let's put it that way. You might meet 2 people and be a little indecisive about it. Not making a choice. Okay, for some of you, leads to love and commitment or a marriage proposal. So some of you guys are going to meet someone, and you're going to, here in April, the beginning or the middle of April, and it's going to be serious. Marriage proposal. It leads to love. Some of you are just going to be leading to love, like, you know, just starting off at a love connection. Almost remind me of the 2 of Cups when they say that. Like a love connection is going to lead into some type of marital or, you know, committed relationship for some of you out there. Congratulations. Okay, now at the end of the month, going into May, what are we looking at? The beginning of May, the real peak of May, like the end of the month going in, the beginning of May. What do we got? What messages do we have? Here we go. Okay. Destiny, love, destined to meet. So some of you are going to be destined to meet someone. It's destiny for love. It's almost like, what am I hearing? Destiny, love, destined to meet. So some of y'all are going to be destined to meet someone in the month of April, around the end of April for a lot of you out there. Cancers are going to meet someone. It's destiny. It's meant to be. So be patient. It is coming for some of you. For some of you, need to be careful. All you have to do is roll back. I want to go back over again because it's just wasting time. Not wasting time, but it's taking up a lot of time. So if you want to, you know, go back and hear the different scenarios. So I got your 2 bonus cards for the singles, and then I'm going to do the couples. You're welcome to go ahead and timestamp for me. I really appreciate that, you guys. Okay. Okay. We have Once Upon Midnight Dreary. Okay, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So for some of you, you know, your guides are coming in here saying, get to work on something artistic and creative, okay? Some of you singles who, you know, maybe have some time on your hands or something while you're waiting for this love connection, get creative, get into your creative mode, okay? That's what they wanted you to hear. Okay, ask for help, some of you. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. So be willing to allow the support you need, okay, when it comes to a love relationship. Know what you want, speak it out to the universe and let them bring it to you. But you got to know what you want first. All right, moving on to, hope you enjoyed that. Moving on to the couples. All right, so the couples here in April 2017, the first card I pulled for you is Justice. But Justice is in reverse. Some of you guys may be tied up or in a relationship with a Virgo. I'm sorry, Libra. Libras and Virgos act alike to me, but that's why I get them mixed up a lot. But I apologize. Please don't put nothing in the comment. I'm cool. I caught it, okay? Some of y'all are in a relationship with a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but some of you may be in a relationship or a marriage with a Virgo. But this Justice, some of you may be getting a divorce, okay? Let's just put it on out there. Or avoiding a divorce or avoiding a separation for some of you, because in the upright, it's all about, you know, court situations. And that's, you know, we're talking about love relationships. That's what we put it in the category of. So in reverse. Some of you may be avoiding a separation or a breakup or a divorce is being avoided or some way. Some of y'all may have changed your mind, I believe, regarding that. For some of you, I'm feeling like you're in a relationship or a marriage that you're confused about. There's some type of confusion or imbalance. Or something. For some of you, I feel like I'm hearing there was no justice or something. There was no, you were seeking justice but didn't get justice. Something didn't go in your favor, or something didn't go in your favor, and it threw you off balance when it comes to a relationship. Or for some of you, you avoided some type of separation or divorce is what I'm hearing from that. And for some of you, I got the Hangman, okay? But it's in reverse, okay? This way is like being in suspended animation. This way you're not. You're not in suspended animation. It's like you ain't thinking about nothing. You released yourself from this hanging mode, from this waiting mode, or maybe, in this way you're seeing things, not seeing things from a different point of view, okay? Because this way is seeing things from a different point of view. This is you're not seeing things from a different point of view, or you don't want to see things from a different point of view, or you don't want to, something that you don't want to think about, or you don't want to be straggling or hanging upside down about, something you don't want to just, and this is a major arcana card here as well. So somebody's not wanting to wait on something, or left hanging. Somebody don't want to be left hanging, or somebody's just not waiting on something. For some of you, when it comes to a relationship or a marriage situation here, you're not waiting on it. No, some of y'all not waiting on a marriage or a situation where you're with somebody for a long time. You're not waiting no more. Got the Ten of Wands here. All right. For some of you, some of y'all, like I said, a Libra. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign, and you feel like, look at them steps right there. There's a lot of steps to get to this castle or this house or this home. But there's a lot of responsibility. It's almost like this person may not make it up there because of all the baggage or the luggage that they're carrying, or the load that they're carrying. Is a big responsibility here. Somebody trying to make their way up somewhere is like I said, to this home. Some of y'all maybe that's married or in a long-term relationship may feel, you feel like you're obligated to something, a big responsibility here when it comes to the home situation. Some of you are carrying too much weight or too much responsibility, and it's hard for you to make it in your home situation. You're struggling. You're struggling in a relationship. I'm hearing some of you are struggling in a relationship or a marriage. You don't know it, if you're going to make it or not. You don't know if you want to keep continuing being like this, because you're looking at it like that's a long way up to the house, and you're carrying all this responsibility. Some of y'all just carrying a whole load. Nobody's helping in a marriage or a relationship. Nobody's helping out. You're doing it all by yourself, Cancer, or you're doing this to someone else, letting them take on all the load while you're sitting back. And it may be with a fire sign for some of you. Not necessarily, but for some it may be. Okay, now in the fourth week, I got the Six of Swords, but it's upside down. All right. Six of Swords is some kind of deceit or lying or cheating or stealing or something, but reversed. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Six of Swords. I'm sorry. I was looking at upside down. Six of Swords is about somebody moving on, done with something, or somebody's made divorce or leave, being that this is coupled. But upside down, somebody maybe changed their mind or stagnant and moving, afraid to move forward, or Some of you are afraid to move forward. You feel like you got a heavy load here, but you're afraid to move forward. It's like somebody may not let you move forward. You might be involved with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra for some of you. Not necessarily that, but some may. And you're hesitant on moving forward, hesitant on doing it. You're staying stagnant in some type of relationship or marriage that no longer serves you, because this, right side up is telling you to move forward and you're not doing it. You're not listening. You're not doing it. You're staying stuck in a situation where it's turmoil, fuss, fighting, things of that nature going on. Or there's some kind of mental abuse going on here too, I'm hearing. Some of y'all could be going through some mental abuse with your spouse. And you're unable to get away. You're unable to move forward right now. This is a blockage, okay? It's a blockage. Maybe stuck in a relationship because you're dependent or codependent on somebody to help you, or it could be vice versa. Switch it around. Okay, now at the end of the month, I'm picking up the Three of Pentacles. Some of y'all are dealing with a third-party situation here because of the threes. There's a third-party situation going on here. Because if you can see, there's three people. For some of you, this may be happening at a job situation. Okay? But we're talking about the couples married in long-term relationships. So somebody here, some of y'all are dealing with an extra person in your relationship or marriage. There's somebody that come between somebody's marriage. For some of you, towards the end of the month, somebody's going to find out about a third party involved in a marriage or a long-term relationship. And I'm taking it as contractual because of that woman there that's got that piece of paper, signed contract. There's going to, and like I said, for some of you, it might be a work situation. Somebody's attracted to somebody at their job. Okay, for some of you Cancers out there that are married and in a relationship with. Now let's get some more love with the Poppy love answers. Okay, just seeing what we can get out of here for some more messages of love in the first week. What should we expect for Cancer couples? What additional messages do you have as far as love is concerned with the couples and maritals for the sign of Cancer for April 2017? Okay, a love triangle. Did we just say that? A love triangle, someone else to consider. Could be the ex or family. So some of y'all got an ex going on, situation going on where somebody ex might come back into the picture, and it's an ex or family, family situation. A love triangles for some of y'all, or some of y'all has someone else that you're considering, especially with the Hangman being there upside down. I mean, right side, upside down. What other messages do you have for me? Okay, for some of you, is when you least expect it, a lover or love interest from the past will contact you. Here we go with this past stuff, and this is couples here. These are couples, that people that been together and stuff, or marriages. Somebody's coming back from the past. So be careful, okay? Be careful, some of you Cancers out there. Okay? Now, the third week is we'll live together. So, some of y'all gonna drop your burdens and drop this heavy load and go and live with somebody. Or you just may be a live-in. For some of you, I'm hearing it may be just a live-in situation with somebody but you're not really. You got too much responsibility or something, and something's not going right. Somebody's carrying too much, but somebody may not have the strength to move on or move forward. Or they depended on you financially, or you depended on them financially, so y'all just live together, but not really in a committed relationship anymore, or maybe trying to work things out or something of that nature. Okay, going into the fourth week, a completely new love coming in, leading to a choice. Okay, so some of y'all going to have choices. All right. And that may be why nobody's moving forward. It might be a choice. And some of y'all will have choice in two people in a love situation. Maybe, you know, for somebody that you're committed, the person you're committed to, and somebody else that's on the side. We already talked about the Three of Pentacles, which means three people. A triangle. Triangle came out here earlier, confirming all this. So some of y'all are going to meet somebody completely new. You're going to end a marriage or commitment with somebody and be with somebody completely new. Okay. Or some of you are going to have a choice to either stay in your marriage or your long-term relationship or be with this person that's coming in that's new, that you met, okay? Now, the last week going into the beginning of May is money worries causing too much stress on the relationship. So, yeah, there's some money worries for some of you in the horizon that's causing stress in the relationship or the marriage. So, now, let me read you your bonus cards. All right. So the first card is saying the delicate fairy and her ferrets. Okay. Change is natural. It's good. And yes, it can hurt. Yes, it can. Changes is natural. Changes, changes occur each and every day of our life. Some light, some hard, some hurts. But it's all part of life, okay? And yes, it can hurt is what they're saying. So now you know. All right. For some of you, I got down here, your second card is demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. That got something to do with them choices some of y'all have. And some of y'all Cancers out there are having choices regarding something. So find out what you love, what you really love, get to the bottom line of it. So you don't want to make no mistakes or make a hasty decision when it comes to these choices. I'm seeing choices in love. When it comes to the couples, I'm seeing that, okay? Choices and stuff like that. In marriages, there's going to be extra people coming in and people from the past coming back. I'm telling you, we're going through retrograde. This is going to be a little crazy little time here. So, read up on that what I, put out there for you guys and hope that helps out in your endeavors here going through this retrograde transit, okay? Maybe that'll help you out and understand what's going on, and maybe you can gather some control or know how to control it, okay? Because you can, but you have to understand how it works and what's going on. And it can avoid some things that's not too good of a situation. Okay. So thank you all for viewing. Thank you all my newcomers that came on. I really appreciate you. I hope you stick around because I'm going to have some good stuff coming up. If you need a personal private reading to find out what, if some of this hit you here and you need to, know what's going to go on in your future, you can call and get a personal private reading catered just for you only. The messages will be personal for you. Remember, all these messages here are just general. It doesn't, it's not going to resonate with everyone. And I want to thank the lady who sent me this. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I saw the package on the back and, sorry it took so long. So I'm not really, I seen the name on there, but I'm, hey, I talked to so many people and it's probably been a while. It's been a while. Put yourself in the comments down there and let me know, okay, who you are so I can remember. But I thank you so much, so much. I can't remember I think it just got your first name on that package, okay? So thank you so much. You know who you are. I appreciate this. I really do. Love is all you need. This is going to be my little thumbnail on my videos, okay? So thank you. I appreciate that, and I love you so much for doing that for me. And thank you all who share my videos and make all your beautiful, wonderful comments. I really appreciate it. So this is Sandra, aka Simply Love, saying love is all there is and love is all there ever be. I hope to talk to you guys in mid-April so we can continue on and see what's going on, or messages for all you guys out there. So thank you so much, and you take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.